dream, but it's more than a dream. It's just a family group. I mean, when you meet a parent and you know what a vein of Gala malformation is, you know, and you know that suddenly somebody tells you your child has a brain problem. I mean, if you got a lip problem or you got a toe problem, but a brain problem is devastating. It's devastating to you, to the family. You feel maybe it's your fault. You know, as a father, maybe I did something wrong. So when I started this, you know, I'm going to show my age here, okay? But when I started this, I had a young woman, about 30 years old, Dorothy, and I had a small AVM, and I closed the whole AVM for the first time, and I was so happy, and it looked great, and she then exploded and died on me. And I was destroyed. After being in the animal lab and learning how to use this catheter, we didn't have catheters. We didn't have any of you companies. Thank God you're here now. But we had to make everything by hand because nobody wanted to do anything for neuro. Okay, so we tried. And then I said to myself, no, I can't do that. This is a young 30-year-old woman, 2 children. So then suddenly, the week after, Professor Ransohoff, which is the person who's my mentor in all this, Joe Ransohoff, said to me, Alex, we have a newborn baby, he's gonna die. He's got a vein of Gala malformation, the worst disease, you gotta do something about it. I said, okay. So I tried. I was playing with, you know, with Dr. Kerber's calibrated lead catheter. I worked 10 hours. I did nothing. I got one little glue proximal and the baby died. But I said, this is the disease that needs something to be done. This is 1979, you know, a long time ago. And look what has happened now. Now we can actually close about 80% of these malformations. And I tell you, it's not one person. I am super lucky. I say gracias a la vida, which means thanks to life that gave me the opportunity to help these kids, to help this field, to help this situation. But it is, I mean, the people you work with, the pediatric neonatology, pediatric anesthesiologists, you know, Patty is here, Nia is here, you know, the people that we work with, it's a team. And then you, the families, because we become a family. You know, the doctor that becomes Carlos, you know, here we do the first embolization, the baby's newborn, everybody's scared, and we do that, but it's not over. You know, okay, everything went very well. And then the next time, you bring your little baby, you give it to us. Now we're in charge of this baby's life. So now we do the next procedure and it went great. And then the baby comes back and you, the parents, have to give us this baby back. You know, it's an emotion. So we become part of a family. So I think that this is the vein of Gala family. We all work together. I am super lucky, and again, thanks to life that I have, you know, Joanna and Tomo and the people that work and Sadi. And, I mean, the people, I can't tell everybody's name, but you're as good as the people you're with. And when you have the families work with you, you as a doctor put your entire heart. When you see a family, the efficacy, and you know, like Marlene and all of you, and the Corbett's, I mean, you know, we've been together for 29 years, you know, so we are a family. So I'm so proud, so fantastic that there is now a vein of Gala malformation. Because when we started, there was no support. And Facebook, you know, it's Facebook, you know. None of that existed. So today, that exists. And I tell you, it is just the first of these fantastic events. And I am so glad to all of you that came. I've seen all these families. I've seen, you know, this young, you know, Joel, you know, she dances. I asked, what do you do now? She says, I dance. You know, for a neurosurgeon, or an endovascular person, when you do a brain embolization and the child can dance, I mean, that's, forget about neurological anxiety. And then another one is doing social work. And it's amazing that we have, and I had my first doctor, Galen. He's an Israeli kid that became a doctor. So thank you all for coming. All my friends, Fernando, all the people, Insu, all these people that came from all over. Jay, thank you all of you for coming. And this is just the first of many. Thank you very much.